Now, Samira Bawumia sets a particular record, and it will be very hard for the Obibo to break that particular record, especially because when break record just within the borders of Ghana, or breaking record no Harvard University. Now, the way see where the professors, students, mesiafo mangifu to waka no wetum no one man nyam share or conference national will shock you ye. Now, one more time, Samira Bawumia to me demonstrate today. In fact, she's actually the secret behind the success of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Now, yes, the campaign of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and comparing it to certain Vice President Awaba. It told me there comparing it to the late Aliu Mahama, being the running mate at the same time the Vice President to former President John Ajekum Kufuor-Krana. It told me there when too many opportunity to buy the flag bearer of the new patriotic party. The same thing was a lot of many reasons. Muntu munkono mud bebre nde. But say yes, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Mawaye over a period now. It me there. Say a kind of nagotin or it is not possible that you will do all of these things. But actually, certain factors are going in benefit of you. Oma owa pedano another political agenda no utum every now and then no utum also higher. Now one of the ingredients in them they be amekade or Samira Bawumia because of us at now no information be a yenya. Samira Bawumia nya konya ko oye US abochimem obecha America. Na Okodu University often Harvard University, very popular, known across the length and breadth of all countries and the whole world. Now Okodu wono ni speech be o deliver 3 separate speech. In there that speech is here or deliver na the it is actually making a lot of waves or the social media space because of in some will see can one of answer questions. Now you'll be surprised to the call there. You may think that she's just a wife of a vice president who wants to become a president in the future. But actually, there are certain things which goes in favor of fire. Oma, the partnership with Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is so solid. Now, Ebasha, over a period, the thank you tour of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, Samira Bawumia koye bi wo the Ashanti region da nkofo no asa. I who that the delegates in the were so marveled and so dazzled to the point today. A kwana besiaba, a wife of Vice President Pokrano offered the order, nkofo no kra ase no, itumu kra che ye pokra de so onya konya kra na obotum no waye first lady no waye na waye ni. Now the professors of the students of Dama conference asem called the Harvard University no, that to gwa bebre there. E kwana Samira Bawumia, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia and Hokafo to no answer questions ni fair no. They were actually dazzled as well. They were surprised to the core there. They never even thought that she could even go to that extent, giving explanations of explanations, giving details upon details, taking her time to making sure that they really understood what she was saying. And then when they say, if you don't know much about a topic, it is hard for you to communicate. It also showed that Samira Bawumia is not just a wife, but she's also someone who can communicate very well for a particular agenda another on a particular subject. No wonder there. She's actually a very very well-known secret ingredient of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Now, Okodu conference na sene janin samaka tutu okaka wie yin wo there nsembo nkoten there obo hokra why nsembo. And I'm saying this to express the meaning there. The demonstration of intelligence has also been captured by a very famous investigative journalist or Ghana Mayim from Manasseh Azuria Wuni. Now Manasseh Azuria Wuni kade or you see where the big crowd demand war we post the social media and handle wakade. Kona Samira Bawumia to demonstrate a lot of intelligence or friend unmistakable intelligence demonstrated by the second lady of Ghana, which is Samira Bawumia. Unmistakable intelligence. Some chimbo bazeba fantika sema. Obi bakara jama maka di skebi kram defi Samira Bawumia ne office. But debi asam dem rotno dam no oda. Nti say obi kra no so ntas yeba twa no obi oda koshiza baba ta asam no ho no. Dama nyipa eba direct is akosam Manasseh Awuni nakasa ne social media handles. No nkwohwe and it is over there. And Manasseh Azuri investigative journalist but at the same time, we school were the Harvard University or Massachusetts Abochimim, US Abochimim. Now, because of that, all school were on us at now, Nintendo. Samira Bawumia akonya tada or by university mu deliver certain speech. na wetum no waka na ɔyɛ ne nyimdze na wetum no wakyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm no mu no nti no ɔno so that's a second lady de ba hɔ za na ɔno ma menka tena mi bi as a reporter na muntum no nsɛm no momfa bi na muntum no momfa mbɔto social media dem ro ba yɛ ho no ma wonya kwa no kwa wama tena hɔ no wetum no wate nti na wama ma nya da ma issue nya da ma nsɛmi bezebrawi. Now you be so surprised to the call there. Wansowara, even the professors and even certain students they knew Oya Samira Bawumia from Oya the perspective there. She is a wife of Oya the vice president, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia. Never thought that she could go to the extent that we will deliver the speech and even questions Otumu answer. No, the way you see answer, there it was so clear there. Indeed, she's actually a prepared incoming presidential Oya wife material. No doubt about it. The professors na Oya Ghanaian student we to work on person so clearly. Now, ono no one so ara Samaka Ashafo Oya Samira Bawumia sanso ye Oya chairperson for African Women and Children Oya Conference. Dama Jumakwi wa partner with Oya United Nations Development Oya Program, which is UNDP. Now Dama Jumakwi is responsible to Oya they want to sponsor Oya 100 Oya youth within Africa in over the 50 countries or the African continent. Now, so we took more for Samira Bawumia as a chairperson. Now, so we took more for Samira Bawumia as a convener of that particular initiative, that particular program. Then it tells you there the intelligence as demonstrated by Samira Bawumia over a period no is clear up to this point. Inti the we took more for as a chairperson. Debi Ameka there say if you are not intelligent to know much more about a topic, into me nka some intim ma obi nyede na ontase. Sa some na reka no say intum ne nka ma obi intum ntasa na oche de wankasa no ntazem asam na se na se Samira Bawumia nyakonya ka gina Oya Harvard University no deliver speech na asam na otum kan no tum nenyo da ho nti no otum obo nsema because of nsem waka ma otum bopo social media ma investigative journalists Ghana full students professors abofo US abrochime otum no waka wo program na ase tum no otum waka de Kwana for the demonstrate intelligence or climate change topics no na even in governance na no there, she's actually a prepared person for a presidential wife material. It should tell you that Samira Bawumia is actually a prepared secret ingredient for Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, and no doubt about it. So as I'm going to say, I can't be bad. I know big Jinechira and NDC propagandists with Jinechira or cancer, but we will not want to delve into those matters. We just want to concentrate on the road. What's next? A bro in Suntama, no when you're automoya quantum. And some of these things are very, very important to the core. The MPP communicators should wake up. Since we know that 2024 elections is between Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, former President John Dramani Mahama. Now, Sebasha, the context actually will come between all these two people, but actually, there will be a clash in the northern region, as stressed by Alute Jacobs. Debi Amakade, Dama Semi, it is going to go in favor of John Dramani Mahama or go against him. Because on the way you're why a vice president do. And they say, Obia, on the way you're why a president da. And they say, Obia, why a vice president, that's no by a president. Only as much leverage as former President John Dramani Mahama. But it looks like that the dynamics are changing in favor of Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia in the north. Now, so one can say, baby, one can say, so one call, they don't want to support you. It should tell you that the people that you don't even come from them, no, the other Ghanaians they are from all different areas of life, and will not even want to support you if your own people are not willing to support you. And they say if the same people now are supporting Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia against former President John Dramani Mahama, they should tell you certain details which they are not willing to put up publicly. Every time Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia back on the northern part of Ghana, you see a lot of crowd. Every time Samira Bawumia Benya back deliver speeches, back can back church seminar all so well. That should tell you that these two people are prepared to take on the mantle from Oya Wankasa bosses, Oya Rebecca Akufo-Addo Nanye, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, the current president. Now, in issues, Oya Bidobe Brace. The end channel will be back. Now, I'm far in China, and I don't be from back on that as something. Now, we will always direct them to the fact and always make sure that the fact is told and told right. Or from my alpha. Now, I put my from my Kusika. Scared up on identity. Scared.
people turning out of clubs and bars and restaurants at 3 o'clock in the morning and causing trouble. The nighttime economy, the 24-hour economy, is so much broader than that.
What, for example?
The biggest single employer in this space is transport and logistics. You know, if you're someone who gets your groceries delivered to your house at 11 o'clock at night, you know, you are supporting the nighttime economy. Those drivers from all of those different supermarket chains have their rounds to do, then they have to go back to the depot, leave the vehicle. How do these people get home? The 24-hour tube is just one of the aspects that will make that a smoother process and enable more use to be made of assets, infrastructure, of private companies and public companies.